Okay, another day's in the books, guys. Cheers, by the way. Got my Celsius. I appreciate you all for tuning in. I'm about to be bouncing off the walls after this Celsius, but hey, it's deserved after we had another rocky day in the stock market. But SoFi had a green day, 1.3% green day. So we're going to break down my plans with SoFi in the options market in this video. I want to break down what I'm looking to do there. And we'll go over the indices, other stocks I'm looking at overall, where my head's at. So, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, do all that. Join the Patreon if you want to keep up with my portfolio updates, my private Discord. Link down below, pinned in the comments as well. I'll see you guys in there. And now, cheers again. Let's get into it. So, SoFi had a pretty good day. 1.3% green day, but essentially continuing what it's been doing, consolidating, bouncing between 18.50 to 19 a share. That's what we've been doing, at least here over the last couple of days, here in March, quite frankly. Ever since March started, we've been consolidating in that $18, $19 window, and today was the same. We bounced around. In fact, we almost hit $19 this morning. Boom, got rejected. Ran down to 18, held that, and then bounced up to about 18.50 is where we closed. Again, up 1.3% on the day, as overall the indices went down. SPY went down about 0.13%. Not a disaster, obviously, but a red day nonetheless, as the Qs pretty much broke even. They were up earlier in the day, and then they drifted down into close. The Dow ended up going down 0.6, as the Russell went down about 0.25%. Not too bad for the Russell. So not a bad day, but oil is spiking 6%. We covered that in my previous video, how we saw, a couple, I heard some vessels were hit going through the strait, from debris or whatever. I forget the exact story, but you guys saw that earlier today. That caused the spike in oil, essentially. It's been trending up all day, and I've said before, I'll say it again, there's still a chance, good chance, we go towards 100 a barrel or maybe higher on oil. The chart kind of looks like it wants to do that, but it's got to take out 90, 92 a barrel on the technicals here. So we're seeing a quite interesting day here, where the market tried to go green but then drifted down. Oil's trying to break through back up here. Bitcoin is holding 70K somehow. Interesting day for Bitcoin, as the metals are slipping down. So you would think maybe safe haven assets would do well today, but nope. We're seeing silver down 4%, gold's down over 1% on the day. And going back over here to SoFi, what I'm really looking to do now, guys, and we haven't talked too much about selling options here recently, especially regarding SoFi. I can't remember the last time we did, but I'm actually looking to sell cash secured puts at a price where I would want to own SoFi, which you guys know I've made videos talking about that, 16, 17 a share, but I'm being a little more conservative here, looking at even $15 a share, right, for these cash secured puts. And I'm looking at I think it's April, is it 18th now or 20th? I'm forgetting, crap. Whatever that April date is. So I'm looking essentially to do this every 30 to 45 days. Sell cash secured puts. If I get assigned, right? Sell covered calls. In other words, run the wheel strategy. And it's something that I've done for years. We've talked about it here and there, but again, I haven't mentioned this in a while. But essentially, what you wanted, or what I'm looking to do here is, and what overall you want to do when you're selling cash secured puts, is you want to sell cash secured puts on a stock you want to own anyway at that particular strike price that you pick. So in this case with SoFi, I want to own it at ideally $15. I would love to own more at $14, $13, you name it. Obviously, we're nowhere near that. The premiums are awful on those, lower strikes. So we're looking at I'm looking at $15 to $16, and I'm paying attention to the delta, right? If you look at the delta on when you go and sell put options, right? I was looking at these earlier today. So if you're looking at, I think the $15 calls on April 18th, or puts rather, on April 18th or the 20th, if you're looking to sell those, you're going to get, at least it was last night or earlier today, I think it was like 40 cents per contract premium. So $40, multiply that 40 cents times 100. And I think the delta on those was like minus, 0.09. So in other words, 91% chance essentially that those options are going to expire out of the money. But you got to kind of figure out what delta you like to target. Some people target a 20 to 30 delta, which is cool, a higher chance of assignment, but you get a better premium. And again, if you get assigned, it's not the end of the world. It's a stock you want to own anyway. So you have to realize, or you have to make sure, though, it's at a price you want to own it, and it's at a good value. And in this case, guys, SoFi at $15 is a good value, in my humble opinion. It would be down well over 50% from highs, and it would just be too cheap based on the fundamentals, right? So for me, I'm like, I would buy SoFi at $15 anyway. I might as well sell some cash secured puts, collect premium in the meantime here, while I wait for it to get to $15. And if it gets there, cool. I get assigned. I buy the stock, right? And if it doesn't get there, awesome. I keep my cash. I have that premium, and I can sell cash secured puts again, maybe at a lower strike or the same strike at a later date. So at this point, that's what I'm looking to do, and I've been looking to do that. I just don't know why I haven't really talked about it here on the videos, guys. But at this point, I'm sitting on a decent amount of cash. I got to be honest. Decent amount of cash, and that's not because I think we're going to see a crash, obviously, or a big, collapse in the market or anything like that. But overall, with uncertainty we're seeing overseas, I've elevated my cash a little bit, and with that cash, there's a couple things you can do with it. You can let it sit in your brokerage and collect, have it in a money market. You get what, 3%, whatever that is, 3.5%. You can do that, which is great. We all do that. But you can also sell cash secured puts on stocks you want to own anyway. And you obviously have to have the amount of money in your brokerage, cash, to buy 100 shares of that stock. For if you're selling one cash secured put, obviously if you're selling 5 cash secured puts, you need enough money to buy 500 shares, and obviously so on and so forth. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at right now. And truthfully, the reality is, I don't think we go to $15 by that mid-April date. I just honestly I don't really see it, but if it does go there, again, I'd be happy to get assigned. I would be buying at $13, $14, $15 a share anyway. Let's say it starts drifting down to $16 by the expiration date in April, mid-April, and I don't get assigned. Cool, I'll sell $13, $14 cash secured puts at that point. I'll keep moving the strike down, but eventually, odds are, the math is, depending on the delta, obviously, but you're going to get assigned eventually. But again, it's a stock I want to own. I'm cool with getting assigned. So what do you guys think about that? I guess a little options, selling cash secured puts, little, lesson, I guess you want to say, or part of the video, whatever. But that's my plan right now. It's, the stock's just flat. And honestly, when the stock's flat, not a bad time to do that. Not a bad time. And now watch, I'm going to sell cash secured puts at 15 a share, and SoFi is going to drop like a brick tomorrow there. And another thing worth mentioning is, guys, ideally, let's say I do that, $15 cash secured puts. Ideally, I can close that position before mid-April, right? Let's say if SoFi just chills around 17, 18, I sold the $15 strike, and theta eats away at the options, right? So let's say 2 weeks goes by, I'm up 50%, or those whatever, right? You know what I mean? I'm up 50%. I can actually get out of those cash secured puts, and boom, roll them out, or pick a later strike, or sell the same strike even. with a same expiration date, different strike, right? So you can play around with it. There's a lot you can do with it, but yeah, that's what I'm looking to do right now. And I'm confident SoFi, even if it gets down to 15, 13, 14, that's going to be a screaming buy. It's going to come back. And yeah, look at that 3-year chart. It looks good, man. It looks good, but it's not looking great in the short term. But once you pull the layers back, when in doubt, zoom out. It looks all right now, doesn't it? So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Do all that. Join the Patreon if you want to keep up with what I'm actually doing in my portfolio, my real-time updates, my buys, sells, trades, options, moves, investments, all of that, plus the private Discord, all through Patreon, guys. Check it out. Linked down below, pinned in the comments, or go to stocksurfest.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you all in the next video.